This is you being shy that we've seen.
I was not shy, but I was a bit like, oh, now it's Premier League, I play with some player when I was young on PlayStation. Now I train with them.
Who?
Danny Welbeck, Mitoma, Stupinian. But it was more Danny Welbeck because Danny Welbeck,
Oh, great feet from him. Jorginio, and he's got it across! Danny Welbeck has put Albion into the lead. The comeback complete.
It's a bit like what I'm gonna do here, like why I'm here. It's a different step.
So, Georgie, we know that you love your football, but you do seem particularly happy here, and you must be delighted with the way you settled in the Brighton first team operation.
Yeah, of course, I'm very happy. When you came for a new team, sometimes it's difficult, and you have to find a good balance for have a good adaptation, and this is what I try to do. And I'm very happy with my football. I think it's one of my best season, I think. Because it's Premier League, last season was good as well, but the level this season is higher. So I'm very happy and very happy with the team as well.
Presumably you always knew that you could play at that higher level and that you'd be fine and you would settle quickly.
Yes and no, because, when I came in Leeds, the Premier League, I played 6 months there. I didn't play a lot, so I couldn't judge myself, So it was a bit difficult. Was new for me this season, so I'm gonna say it's my second season in Premier League, but more mature and
Has that transition been easier than what you thought it might be?
No.
That's a compliment because it looks as though it's been quite easy.
No. It's not easy because you never know. Like, you know what you lost, but you don't know what you're gonna have. So when I came here, I was a bit shy, but I tried to find a good way to speak with.
This is you being shy that we've seen.
I was not shy, but I was a bit like, oh, now it's Premier League, and I tried to speak with some guy, I play with some player when I was young on PlayStation. Now I train with them.
Who?
Danny Welbeck, Mitoma, Stupinian, João Pedro, a lot of players, even he's young, but I play. And it's a bit like, but it was more Danny Welbeck because Danny Welbeck,
James Milner.
James Milner as well, yeah. And it's a bit like what I'm gonna do here, like why I'm here. It's a different step. So this was the thing. Like I was like, I have to, I have to be in the level quickly, So.
It's hard to imagine that because you were the record signing for this club, which is that's quite something to have on your shoulders as well. Yeah.
When I came in Leeds, was the same record signing, so was pressure a lot.
It's a habit. It's becoming a habit, Paul.
Everywhere you go,
it was a pressure because I was young, but because of that, I learned when I came here. And for me, a price now doesn't matter for me. It's about this money is between club, is not with me. So the pressure I try to forget and live on the side, and this is what I do. And
you're very versatile as a player, but if you could pick your position, what would you say is your real number?
I'm interested to find out this one.
Yeah.
Number 10.
Thought so.
And you, what do you think?
I think you're very capable in a lot of positions.
Yeah.
I like that wherever you are,
thank you.
You affect the game in a positive way.
Mm-hmm. Thank you very much. Thank you.
I would have said number 10. I would have guessed number 10, I should say. But and your work rate as well. I mean, you're an incredibly hard-working player off the ball, so you must come off the pitch pretty much every game thinking,
thank you.
I'm empty. Is that right?
It's good. But the thing is, like, it's only one season I play on this position because I was last season. Before I was a striker, number 9, never played 10. So it was a bit new for me as well. But I like this position as well, so I think it's my best position.
But at the moment, when you go on the pitch with the people you're playing with, your João Pedros and your Danny Welbecks, you're quite interchangeable, aren't you? You're not locked in a 10.
No.
You can find yourself in the 9. And
I can be in the right position, and left position, striker. And we have a team like can swap, and they are comfortable every position. So it's easy for me and easy for them, I think, because I can go striker, João can go 10. if Minte go inside, I can take his place. So,
Paul mentioned hard work there,
yeah.
and even though you would think it's a bare minimum, sometimes it doesn't come across that way. Has that always been a must for you?
What do you mean?
Well, I think a lot of players these days get called out for not working hard enough.
Yeah.
To the eye. Obviously, we don't get a look at the stats and the vests and everything. But you, I think all the fans appreciate that you are working hard. We can see it.
I think it's important to work hard. You know, when you want to be the best. In training, we work hard. It's intensity here is very, very high, and more you run, more you put intensity, more you put difficult the opposite team. And this is what we win, I think, at this moment, because you put the intensity very high.
Is that something that you got from Leeds? After and you weren't with Bielsa, were you? You missed Bielsa.
Yeah, I missed
But
Bielsa.
obviously that kind of
personally,
that ethos must have still been in the players.
Personally, I think every time I have this thing like working hard, because when I was young, I was a bit lazy guy, and every day when someone say you are lazy, and when you have something switch in your head, after you can't change, and I come from like, you know, it's.
When did that switch go off?
I think when I was in Hoffenheim. When I was in Hoffenheim, I started to understand the football, because I was like, yeah, not I'm the best, but I was a bit like, yeah, I'm French. I'm 18 years old. I played Bundesliga.
Relaxed
I scored my first goal. First game in Bundesliga, I scored. I was a bit like, yeah, not arrogant, but I understand after I didn't play a lot. And when you're in Germany, was the COVID, nobody around you, you understand, and you say, no, this is not the football. You can score one, but the day after they forget you, so you have to keep going. And me, I was like, I score, I'm the best in training, so I have to play. I was not like this. I was not like this in Germany. So you have to understand the tactical and everything, and after you can play. And I didn't understand this, and the manager there learned me this, and after that,
record sign.
No, I think work hard is important.
It's really interesting that, because quite a lot of players would have been given that message and maybe ignored it, and their careers wouldn't have developed in the way that you did. So by absorbing that lesson, you've just taken off. You had to learn that lesson, didn't you?
Yeah, I think absorbing that lesson at that age is a special quality, because even me, I never had that mentality. I maybe did have that mentality for a certain while I was breaking through, but then I dipped off. Like, you get to a certain level and you think, well, yeah, I'm quite comfortable at this level. Then you dip off. But for you to learn that lesson at such a young age, it's integral.
Yeah, but they take long a bit. But sometimes, was like, I work hard this week. Not this week, but it's like I have some period of work hard, and after, when you lose, your mind is not good. When you work hard, you want to play, but you don't play. So it's a bit of balance. You have to find the balance. But I think since I'm in England, I find a good balance. And I think since I'm in Brighton, because before I was a bit like very happy, smiling. But when something was going wrong, I was like, no, I don't want to speak. No. I was a bit like this, but this is finished. I understand, and I think, and at this level, I think you can't be like this.
Just thinking about this forward line, so Welbeck, Ruta, Mitoma, João Pedro. There must be times when it's all happening for you that it's Did I say something wrong?
No, I'm like, it's good. It's good.
Oh, sorry.
It's amazing forward line. No,
I thought I'd forgotten somebody. I've forgotten somebody because Glenn doesn't look happy. But when it's all working for you and you're all in sync, it must be magical to play with that level across the forward line, that level of talent.
There was a moment at Bournemouth where you really clicked in a couple of sections. I think João scored and Mitoma scored at the end of a couple of moves, and it was like, they look good.
When we play like this, I think we are hard to defend. When we play like this, even me against Bournemouth, I remember this game. I was like, wow, and I enjoy. You know, this is the more important. When you enjoy with your teammate, the football look easier, you know. And no, that game was very good. It was very good. And yeah, like you say, it's magical to play with. Because, you know, when you came for the new team, sometimes you don't play straight away. You have to wait your time. And me, they give me my chance and I take it. But yeah, I'm very happy to play with this type of player and enjoy my football.
When we mentioned moments like that at Bournemouth, it was a Bournemouth away game, just to clarify that. Is that tactical or is that more relationship feeling?
It's natural.
Yeah.
I think it's natural.
Because your friend's off field.
Yeah, everybody is friend. He is family. He's a good family. But I think it's natural. It's very natural. We didn't force it, you know, it was
beautiful.
Yeah. Even I think we didn't learn, like we didn't do this in the pitch the week before, like it was natural.
Yeah.
And sometimes it's happened good, sometimes not. But when we try, it's the more important when you try, you know. If you don't try, you're never going to have what you want.
Just quickly about your early career. Obviously, France, Germany, now England. Do you feel best suited to the English style of game?
What do you mean, Solchit?
Do you feel as though when you look at the style in France, the style in Germany, and obviously our style here in England, are you better suited to the English way of football?
I think so. It's it's different everywhere, you know, but I think Premier League is the best. Intensity, the best. And I think for me, yeah, but I didn't know before because I didn't play a lot in Premier League, but I think, yeah, Premier League is, you know, every best player play here, you know. So I don't know if Bundesliga was, I think for young people is very good. But after, if you want to have another step, you have to come in Premier League.
Is this club a particularly good place for you to be? Because it's a club that believes in development, isn't it? And youth and positivity and all those things. Mm-hmm. You seem to thrive off that. Is this the best environment for you at this point in your career?
I think, yeah, the choice was very, very important for me. And this team can help me a lot, I think. We have a good manager, a very good manager. Very good player, very good potential. We have a young side as well. So for the future, I think can be good. And I think we have a young player, but mature. Because what we did, we start very good. After was a bit, was okay, but was not so good. But in Premier League, I think it's hard to come back from a 7-0, you know? This 7-0, I think, impact everybody. And sometimes it's like you think it's the past. So if you take this and you forget, you can look forward. But someone like maybe can't forget that, and after they are not comfortable to play well. And what we do now after this win, me, I'm a bit shocking because like the character of the team, it's unbelievable. It's unbelievable.
Do you look back at that result at Nottingham Forest and think that it was a blessing now?
Yes. Yes. Because I think sometimes you have to take a punch for comeback. And I think yes.
The squad seems like it's grown in maturity since that day.
Yeah. But even me, I was like very sad after the game. First time in my life, I conceded 7 goals. We conceded 7 goals. And for the fans, when I look at them, I was like, what happened? I was like very sad for them and very sad for me as well, because I wanted to do my best and we couldn't. So yeah, it was a difficult moment.
Had you ever lost 7-0 before?
Never in my life.
No.
Never.
No.
Never.
But it's about the reaction.
Yeah.
You have bad
the
days,
reaction
bad
was
afternoons.
perfect. Yeah. Yeah. No. I think the reaction was very good.
Yeah, and you mentioned character. It is a team with character, isn't it? And lots of players would have said, "We're not having that. This is not who we are." Is that right?
Yeah, I'm agree with you. This is the togetherness and very stay together here. This is the strength of the team, I think.
I feel like we've dwelled on football long enough because I know you're desperate to ask Georgie some questions.
Right, George. Glenn's going to just be quiet.
I'm going to exit the room.
Yeah, now let's talk horse racing.
Okay.
Because
here we go. This is the real pod.
You can go.
I was watching your video on YouTube. Your YouTube channel, by the way, is incredibly high production values. It's like watching television. You know, it's a serious YouTube
this is
channel.
The next generation, Paul, we're talking about.
I know. Well, I'm curious to know why it's so good. I presume you've got very good help with it, but my main interest as being a racing man is seeing your love of horses and your passion for horse racing, which I completely understand. Just tell us a bit how you got into that.
When I was young, on my little town was a race course, and every year we was there with my family. It's like a good time, and was very, very, very good. And I say in my head one time, yeah, probably I'm going to buy one. But I was young, so I say...
It's a big dream.
Yeah, it's a dream. It's a dream. I was not footballer. I was like, yeah, I want the horses. And yeah, after I came in Germany, was not famous there, but sometime, I was betting with my friend to some race course, was... And after when I came in England, in Leeds... everywhere was horses. Everywhere.
Yorkshire is full of them. Yeah.
Every race course.
Yeah.
Ripon
and Thirsk and Patrick.
Thirsk, Ripon,
Beverley.
York,
Yeah.
Doncaster.
York's nice.
Oh, it's the best.
Yeah, York's lovely.
It's the best. And I meet a friend there, a French friend. They say, yeah, next to my house we have a stable. If you want, we can go and. Yeah, I say okay. And I was there, and I see one horse. The tongue of him was every time out, and
you fell in love.
I think he fell in love. And I visit, and he say if you want a horse, you have the sales in the summer. So was in November.
Yeah.
And the next summer he say if you want, you have to buy in the sales. And maybe after I say, okay, thank you. And maybe 2 weeks after he called me and he say, yeah, one horse is, one owner want to sell a horse. If you want to come and see him, you can come if you want. I come and it's the horse who the tongue is out. and have the pedigree. I have the pedigree and the pedigree, the mom of him, breast touch. Breast touch is like Brittany, where I live.
Mm-hmm.
And the mom is born the same day with me, 20 April. And I say, no, it's a sign. And I say, okay, so I'm going to buy him and another one. And after it's going. And after I buy a lot of horses with some people as well. And now I'm very happy.
So where are all your horses racing? Are they German based or
UK and France? UK and France, yeah.
So I can see when I see you with the horses on the video that you actually love the horses.
I love it.
You don't just love them as runners or
I love
things
it.
to bet on. You actually love the horses.
Story. When I was in Leeds, every week or every 2 weeks, I was in the stable. Every time, give some carrots, some. Probably the manager, but the trainer was very, very good with me. He can say like, you come when you want and do what you want. So every time I was there. Every time. Even they didn't run. Every time I was there.
Yeah. Do you particularly like getting up on the gallops and watching them work in the morning?
Oh, yeah.
That's fun, isn't it?
Oh, yeah. So good. But when I came on this world, I didn't know nothing. I was like, only horses I know about. But now, I know a lot of things about horses.
Yeah.
A lot. Even in the sales, I don't know if they are good or not, but I can see some very good horses and some good but need to take a time. And who is the most early, and so yeah.
So what would you regard as the best horse you've got at the moment?
I I buy some horse. They didn't run yet. They have to, because 2 years old was too early. So I think we're gonna put them at 3. So this season, I think I have one in France. He's very good. Kazar is he's a listed horse. I think he's around this level. So I think now is my best one because he's the one who proved the most.
I've been chatted to a few of the boys, and they said you haven't got a horse as good as Siegel's 11. Apparently, is that true?
that is my dream.
What's that? Grade 1.
Wow! Right, yeah, it's a great one.
Yeah,
he was in Breeders' Cup. He won some Group 1, Group 2, I think. So no.
So you're not involved with that horse, are you?
No, I'm not. I was
maybe
too
you
late.
Can. Maybe you can buy
Brighton
it.
Didn't buy me. At
why don't you buy it
moment.
from them?
And I have one as well. She gonna run soon, I think. First time. Obito. The name is Obito.
I feel like we need these names spelt out so the fans can get on them for you.
Yeah, don't worry, I'll spell them out later. It's a big thing in football, isn't it? I mean, in France, Anton Griezmann, for example, has racehorses, and you know that Sir Alex Ferguson here is the number one football racing man.
Michael Owen
as well. Yeah.
I meet him one time, I think, in the sales. I meet him. I say hello.
Sir Alex or Michael Owen?
Michael Owen.
Ah, right. So do you think you might build an empire one day with studs and stallions and
100%?
Yeah.
But it's my dream, you know.
Is it?
It's my dream. I have one mare in France. I think the baby she gonna come soon. I don't know when, but stallion is the dream.
Is that the plan after football?
Yeah, 100%. Me after football, you're not gonna see me. A good thing. Me, I live in the farm with my horse. I swear.
Chantilly, maybe you go there.
Yeah, probably Chantilly is a good one.
Do you ride? Have you ridden?
Never. But when I finish football, I will do it.
You don't ride because of football?
Yeah. I'm scared. We don't know. We never know. It's different horse. A normal horse with you can walk with them.
Yeah, but you can practice on one of those.
Horse racing is totally different. It's like,
and you're too bigger. You're massive.
No, they don't. No, it's okay. I think it's okay.
No, you're too big, mate. Jockeys are tiny.
Yeah.
Like Tariq.
No, I think. No, I can't ride now. I'm scared of it too.
How can you love horses so much and not want to ride?
I can ride, but it's like
these things go at 30 miles an hour. I tell you, and they are.
You can ride you. You think?
No, but I don't love horses.
Okay, sorry. Yeah, but you imagine, I don't know, get injured because of this after I'm in trouble.
So just going back to the football, I suppose we should. What are your...
Nah, the horses were way better.
Actually, yeah, sorry. Let's stick with racing. Yeah. Do you have any sort of personal goals for the rest of the season?
Be available to play the Europe competition.
Yeah.
And we dream, but the FA Cup, why not?
I'd love that. Why not? I like that.
What, winning the FA Cup?
Yeah.
Wouldn't it be great for this club to get the first trophy on the board in the FA Cup?
It feels like that is the right one to win. I don't know why. Just with the history with the club and gone so close in, was it 83?
Yep.
Just feels like that is the one, and hopefully this is the year.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, we don't want to jinx it, but during this season so far, what have been your favourite moments? We talked earlier about coming back from the 7-0 defeat at Nottingham Forest. Any other particular games that stand out for you that you've enjoyed? Or moments?
The last one against Newcastle FA Cup. Wow.
Yeah.
Oh, it was crazy. I was crazy. My heart was like, I was like, oh my God. Football are crazy sometimes.
Yeah.
Oh, the emotion. Oh my God. After Danny's goal. Oh.
Yeah.
Since a long time, I didn't run on the pitch like. No, I think this one. Even the first game at Newcastle there was good because we scored earlier and we defend very, very, very good since until the end. And and obviously Tottenham when I score.
Yeah.
And assist that game. And
was it you that assisted Danny up at Newcastle first time round?
Yeah.
I like that.
Yeah.
There was only you two in their half.
Exactly.
And that was the only option, and it was just perfect.
Yeah, exactly.
There was like 4 or 5 of them. They couldn't stop what you were doing, and it was beautiful. It was great.
You.
I love that. I like that goal. That was one of my favourite Danny goals, actually.
Yeah, no, absolutely. Well,
I just want to ask you quickly about Southampton away. You give a little sign to the Southampton fans because obviously playoff final. I like that you didn't forget your roots there and where you'd been.
Yeah, I think I have nothing against the fans of Southampton.
No,
but was a bit.
But that afternoon hurt.
Yeah. But this moment in the Wembley last season, I think is the worst moment in my life. And sometimes when you have to put something out, you put it out for feel better, So this is what I do. And but I have nothing against them. It was a bit like natural, and I wanted to do it because I do what I want.
Everything happens for a reason, Georgie. If you won that game, you wouldn't be sat here today.
True. This is true.
Talking to this guy about horses.
This is true. This is true. I'm agree with you.
And we've got to touch on while we've got you, because I know you've got training soon. But Pokémon, talking about Pokémon.
Yeah, Pokémon is my. When I was young, every time on the TV, how many times I asked my mom to buy me a booster in the shop, and since one day I see a trend on TikTok, I say why not, and I buy some booster and I do a video. Funny video, and everybody start to, oh yeah, man. And when it's natural like this, after you want to do more, and this is what I do. And now I watch Pokemon on my TV again, and yeah.
So, do you notice how Paul's clammed up on this one?
No, I was just thinking. I was thinking it's great to see a top footballer living his life as well, because it is possible to do both, isn't it?
Do you know what? What I really like about you, Georgie, is that you're you, and you like what you like, and you throw it out there, and you've actually got a personality. I think a lot of footballers these days become robotic sometimes in front of cameras, and I can understand it. I can understand the pressure they're under. Obviously, not wanting to be criticised for anything, but I like that you just throw it out there, and
thank you.
And you're a happy guy. Yeah,
I'm a happy guy. I think I try to live my life, because sometimes I know it's hard when you are famous. When you are famous a bit, it's hard. But I think I didn't realize I'm famous like this, because last time I was playing in Fortnite, I think. And the guy from Canadian guy, speak with me. Oh, Georgie. I say, oh, you know me? He say, everybody knows you. And I was like, oh yeah. And sometimes I'm still in my dream, and I try to live, because I think it's important. When you don't feel good, I try to do what I want. Sometimes I can't. When I can, I do it. But I know I have to find the balance, because I can't do what I want if we lost. After the 7-0, I think I didn't post anything on my YouTube or on my Instagram, or I try to find a good balance, because it's important.
Personality is what you show. That's the word.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, because if you bring positive energy to your life, the chances are you'll bring it to your game as well.
True. When I'm happy, I think this is my best football I can play.
Wonderful. Well, you and I need to go and talk about the Cheltenham Festival now, which is next week. Okay.
Oh yeah, sorry, we didn't ask that. Flats or jumps?
Flat. Jump, I hate it.
Yeah,
well,
yes.
You know that I hate it?
Yes.
Wait, I'm sorry.
I'm with you, Georgie. Flat.
I don't hate it.
He's a jump man.
I'm both. But mainly flat. Mainly flat, actually.
I don't hate this, but I can't have my horse. I love too much horses for see my horse fell on the floor.
Yeah.
This is the problem.
Yeah.
But before I wanted to do both, and I've been one time to Wetherby, twice the horse.
Wetherby, yeah.
I say never again. Never.
You can't beat a 7 furlong sprint.
Oh, wow. It's straight. No, flat 100%. Yeah.
This is a bit academic, this question, but sprint, middle distance, mile. If you could have a champion on the flat, would it be a sprinter, a miler, or a
miler?
Hold on. Before George answers that question, what do you prefer?
Well, I like the middle distance races, the Derby, the 1.5 races, 1.25. I love milers, but
Mile is good.
yeah, miles good.
Because sometimes it's too quick or too long. When it's too long, oh my God. No, I think miles is the good balance.
Okay.
I think. Miles, yeah.
See, I like the sprint races.
Yeah, if you had a Frankel, a champion miler,
yeah.
you'd be happy, wouldn't you?
Yeah. Oh my God. I think if I was Frankel, I'm not gonna.
He doesn't play football anymore. He stopped.
Keep the dream alive, Georgie.
Yeah.
One day you'll have a Frankel. Yeah.
I hope.
Well, thanks for joining us. It's been a real pleasure. Really,
Welcome.
really, real.
Without doubt, I really enjoyed it, but it's without doubt Paul's favourite episode we've ever done.
Can you come on every week?